Grim here with more Project Zomboid. Oh, that's good timing for that. I left off last time saying that I was going to do some building stuff next episode, and I technically did, but I ended up scrapping the recording just because it was raining non-stop, and it just didn't have much content to it that was entertaining. So I finished building most of the stuff I was wanting to do, the greenhouse, off camera. I'll show it to you here shortly. I need to pick up something. Hold on, this looks weird. It almost looks like one of those, like, hidden floor stashes. Whatever. I need to grab a window from over here. I didn't realize I was missing a window. That's about the only thing I'm still missing. We need to grab one more window. So let's just take this one off the neighboring house. Pick up. Pick up. Cycle. No, don't get that. I need the window. Oh, I gotta do it from outside. Isn't that great? No, I can do it from here. Okay, cool. Sometimes you have to, like, climb through or go around to get them, so I was worried that this was one of those ones. There we go, we got it. Yeah, I didn't realize I was one window short on the build. And we'll quickly show you what's going on. So this episode is pretty much going to be essentially my war on West Point. I have been trying to neutralize a lot of the stuff. You can see my stats are a little higher from trying to build stuff up. I've been trying to neutralize West Point to the best of my ability, and it's going to be a major war of attrition because I'm pretty sure zombie respawns are on, so there's not really any way to beat them. But as you see, I have a few zombie kills from last time, a few more than last time. There was a helicopter event. Helicopter events are always on, and yeah, so I just got swarmed. As you can see, the dirt around here with the pier. What I did was I went ahead and placed floor tiles, and then I removed them to have dirt around the edges. And I'm thinking about doing it across the entire thing on the border, just so it looks a little bit better. And then this one I'm going to expand out by one more so I can drive cars back and forth. But for the other sides where I'm done, I think I'm going to have railing on this. So it's like a natural part and then the railing. And potentially I can bring grass over here as well. I need to get farming up in order to, like, bring flowers and stuff over. But yeah, that's something to look forward to. And as you see, I already brought one of my cars over here. This is the van. I don't want to spoil too much. This is the van that I have been using to transport a lot of stuff. It's a 6-seater that I've been using for a while now. You've probably only seen me use that other thing, though. The one that we passed by. Yeah, that thing is now a hunk of junk. I totaled that thing, so I just started scrapping it so I could get, like, mechanic parts. Or what is it? Mechanics? Yeah. And yeah, I've been working on this, expanding stuff out. I am carpentry level 10 now, so I can do pretty much anything I want. I need to get metalworking up, so there's that. And what I'm thinking, I'm going to fill this in. I was originally thinking of leaving this open for fishing, but it looks weird now, so I'm just going to fill this in, and I'm going to have flowers here instead, with that cross-planting I was talking about. So let's come in here. This is the greenhouse that I'm working with. Still a lot of work I need to do, because I'm going to have an upstairs area. This is a little temporary base down here. So I stole this from the mini-mark that was in West Point, and I've just been building cabinets around here, and I've been leaving items on top of the cabinets to denote what's actually in the cabinet. So, like, this is my burnables and stuff to start this. This is the house supplies. Eventually, when I find green paint, I want to paint this to be green, an actual greenhouse that's green. And honestly, I should have more windows than this. I was trying to get the full pane windows, but I couldn't figure out how to get those installed, so whatever. I've actually built a greenhouse in real life before, and it's a fun process. I used, like, recycle windows and such in order to do it, and it works, you know, if you can find the right windows. Alright, so here would be the fertilizer mix and seeds, building supplies. I got most of the doorknobs from the school. We'll go there shortly because of the war on West Point. And the generator isn't really doing much, it's just freezing my taco. And yeah. Freezing my taco next to my mushroom. Okay, cool. The actual crops I have aren't doing too well. Mostly because I think farming is turned to be really slow, and these are already, like, super slow, like it takes 30 days for these or whatever. And over here we have broccoli. I had carrot seeds before. I actually had this whole thing lined out with crops, but it seemed like every time I left the server, the growth, like, reset on it, so they would never finish growing. That was before I enclosed it, though, so it's possible that there was some weird thing going on with, like, the water, because it was raining non-stop. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and install this window that I just took. Let's go. right here. Go ahead and do this real quick. And this is finally enclosed. Nice. Now the doors, I don't like this. I was gonna do like a double door effect where one opens and then the other one's on the other side. I couldn't get it to where it wasn't like this, where they were both facing the same direction. So I'm thinking about destroying this later on and replacing this with the actual like double door effect. Whereas it's in carpentry doors, there is a double door thing, and this thing is massive. Like it says double door, but it actually takes up like 4 tiles. So I'd have to rip out this entire wall pretty much for it, which works for me. I'll have to do it on both sides just for the aesthetics. Later on, I guess I'll go this way instead. I will be expanding the base out that way, and that way. So I'll probably take out these windows there with the temporary windows that I liked. So they'll eventually get going somewhere else, probably inside the actual house that I'm going to build. Upstairs is a little like training area. This does nothing for you other than aesthetics, but essentially this is where I'd come, sit down and read books or work on tailoring or whatever else. And the idea was because of my claustrophobia, I had to pretty much stay outside if I wanted to do anything. So I was like, you know what, I'll just build an upper area that is good for that reason. And I'm thinking of having a staircase here or somewhere else at some point to get up there. Maybe straight on. I don't know. The rope thing isn't that good, in my opinion. I'd rather have a staircase going up. But that's enough of that. I just wanted to show off some of the stuff. So let me go ahead and grab my tools. The generator, let me check how it's doing. It's decent. It's got fuel. It's just powering the fridge right now. That's freezing my taco. Let's go ahead and grab some weapons. Now, I'm going to bring a crowbar with me. I don't need a pipe wrench. I will be bringing my baseball bat with me. My pistol, maybe, if I can find ammo for it. That is a M9, so I guess I'll go inside, see if I can find an M9, because that's actually an upgraded pistol. The rifle, I don't have any more ammo for, I used it all. The nightstick, I'll just have on me, just in case. And I have more loot here that I need to go through. I still have, like, hordes and hordes of loot. In fact, I think that actually goes to the rifle. Oh well, not a big deal. Does it go to the rifle? I think that goes to the rifle. Let's check. What type of ammo do you... Oh, no, you take .223. So, yeah, no, that's not the same ammo. Oh, no, I'm hungry. Let me come over to my conveniently placed fridge and eat a taco. Just a taco by itself. Nothing else with it, just a taco. I need to learn how to cook. It's one of the skills I have no idea about. Baseball bats. I mean, mine is almost broken, so I'll go ahead and grab an extra one. I could bring some duct tape with me as well. Make things a little bit better. Is that .9? Sorry. What ammo is this? M9. So what type do you take? You take M9 magazine. Yeah, like I thought. It's a 44. We raided the gun store again. And loot has respawned there, but obviously it's gone now because we already raided it. Let's see, I don't know if I have any more ammo out here actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm done with that. Let me throw this just so I have a snack on the way there. And I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my stuff. So fill the water bottle because I'm a thirsty. Alright. Let's check the gun cases I have over here. So you have some ammo. No, you don't actually have ammo in you. Nope, that's a 14, and there's nothing in there. Ah, great, I gotta smoke. It's like little chores constantly, like The Sims, where it's just non-stop, like, emote things that you gotta do in order to keep your character happy. But let's just hop in the car and drive over there. Finish smoking, please. Thank you very much. But yeah, I really like this van. I just need to make it better with mechanics, and I've been hoarding some cars for that exact reason. Kind of hard to get it in there, though. That's one reason I want to widen it. The other is for aesthetics. Alright. And I still need to do some work on the actual wheels and everything. The engine is kind of weak on it, too, because I've been ramming into things when I shouldn't. I repaired the hood as much as I can. At let's get over here. Gravel is the main thing I'm looking for, so I can start spreading paths and such. But all of these cars are basically fodder for me. And at some point I need to swap to my other character and get the key from him so that I can get this car. This car is actually like souped up and ready to go. It's a really good car. But I can't drive it because I don't have the ability to hotwire it, and my character has the key for it. So that doesn't really help me much. Let's come inside and grab what we can. I haven't actually done like a house tour for this. So I'm a little bit of a loot goblin, where I just grab everything and then I just stash it all over the place. So excuse the mess. There's a lot of it. Yeah, the panic meter is not for the claustrophobia in this sense. It's more along the lines of how do you deal with all this nonsense. So let's go ahead and look for something that I can use. I think I have ammo in one of these. Somewhere. Garden fork? That would break right away. I'll take it anyway. Because I'm not really going for loot on this run. I'm going for casualties, but not my own. And take some tape to back up stuff. Is that another M9? Yeah, so we can eject the magazine from that. Thank you. And we will go ahead and... Where is it? Put in fridge? No. Insert magazine. Are these both empty? Oh, come on. So they're both empty. Alright, fine. We'll place one of them right here so I see it. It's on the floor, so I can't see it. Fantastic. Alright, well, let's check this other room. Because this is a good gun. It's got, like, nice upgrades to it. I don't know how to upgrade stuff other than that. Magazine, +1 out of 15. No, this doesn't have anything. I'm wasting time with this. I really should just get going. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get going. Wait, was that? No. That's 45. Alright, well, we won't have a gun then. Other than maybe getting a shotgun. I might have to go and get my shotgun. Oh, here we go. 9mm. Alright. Go ahead and insert 5 bullets. Okay, and go ahead and insert magazine. Okay, we're good to go, I think. Do I have any more bullets just sitting miscellaneously on me? Let's see, I have a bandolier on me. Let's place that. I don't think I can actually... Yeah, I can't do anything with that other than wear it. It doesn't really do anything. I heard that you were able to, like, put stuff in this, but I think that might just be, like, shotgun rounds, so we'll just leave that here. It's just adding weight for no reason. Just gotta check real quick. Obviously, it's not in there. Alright, well, let's get going. There's nothing else here. Nothing else of value. Let's go. More rounds. I'll take those. Thank you very much. Any more in here? Nope, no more in here. Alright, how's my weight doing? My weight is teetering. Let's throw this in my holster, so it's not as heavy for me. The screwdriver should go in my bag. It shouldn't be on my hotbar. Same with the crowbar. Throw that in there, because that's only going to be a backup weapon. This should be in my fanny pack, but I guess I'm just not going to have it in my fanny pack. Oh. Let's come over here and get my shotgun. I think it's in one of these boxes still. Let's see. And, no shotgun there. What about in one of these boxes? That's a stick. That is not a shotgun. And confirm. I don't know much about guns, but I'm pretty sure a stick is not a shotgun. Here's my shotgun. Go and take that. And all of my ammo. Because, like I said, I am declaring war on West Point. Even though it's kind of, like, pointless when you think about it. Go ahead and unload shotgun. Need all the rounds I can get. And could you please put that back in here? Thank you. Alright, how are we looking on shells? 21 shells. In addition to everything else. I think we're good to go. I think we are good to go. We don't need both of these pistols. Why do I have 2 pistols? That's the one that doesn't have upgrades, so place this. I think this is the one I accidentally... Yeah, we're just gonna dump this on the floor and deal with that later. And we're gonna actually put this there. Okay. Okay, now we're almost good to go. Put that in there. I just got so much little stuff I gotta take care of. It's so tedious. Yeah, we're good on everything. We have food in the backpack. We have a lot of miscellaneous stuff. We can go ahead and repair this, because this is going to be my major fallback. I like using these. Did I? Yeah, okay, well, put that back in here for weight reasons. Not that it matters that much, we're already kind of overweight. This other water bottle, throw that in there. Okay, we gotta lose a little bit more weight. Combine these, maybe? No, I don't think you can combine duct tape. Alright, let's go. We're wasting time. So yeah, I've already done a bit of work on West Point, but I want to secure some key locations. The main one is the automotive location. I'm gonna back out some so you're not hearing the rumble of the engine. I might be able to turn that off, because I know it's super loud. Let's, options, audio, jump scare sound effect. Yeah, let's lower that down here. Vehicle engine volume, yeah, let's lower that down here. Okay, accept and back. There we go. So it's not taking up everything. Not peaking the audio to a crazy degree. Also, thanks again, the person who recommended lowering the jump scare audio. I didn't know about it until they mentioned it, and it's really nice not having to deal with that. Because before it was just like an ice pick going into my head every time there was a jump scare. Like, it wasn't really scary, it was just loud, I guess. That's one reason I don't really like Five Nights at Freddy's, for example. Like, I like watching the content for it, and I like the actual gameplay for it, but the jump scares are just annoying. Because they're not scary, they're just loud and flashy. And I actually have a history of seizures, so I gotta be careful with some things like that. Not that the jump scare itself would do it, but the flashing lights associated with it. Alright, let's keep going. So yeah, we're going to go to the car park first, the automotive place, and I'm going to try and secure as much stuff as possible. I probably should have brought the trailer with me, but backing that trailer up with this car is a nightmare because this car is already super long. So, which way am I going? This way. You might see a trail of bodies. They were like that when I came here. They had a bunch of strawberry jam and raspberry jam, and they just slipped on it. So they're taking a nap from all the jam that they had. That's inappropriate. Alright. Yeah, probably like 5 people maybe get that reference. It's Viva La Dirt League. I watch a lot of Viva La Dirt League. In fact, this last couple of days I've just been watching marathons of Viva La Dirt League while I've been working on stuff. Oh, hey buddy. How's it going? Hold on, hold on. Hold on. How you doing? What are you doing over here? You do realize this is it's nap time. Yeah, go to bed. Alright, let's keep going. Pretty much every single time I see someone like that, I just knock them down. Gotta remind them what time it is. Yeah. So this is the nap central. Oh, hey. Hey, everyone. Come on. Come on. Come one, come all. And this is a shoddy episode. Whipping both hands. And I've learned if I hit R, I can reload the gun. I've been manually reloading every single time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me another shot. Thank you. Another one coming up behind me. Yeah, go ahead and run. Go ahead and run. I want you to group up better. Come on, group up better. Learn how to kite. Reload a little bit. Come on, everyone. I'm over here now. I'm over here now. Oh boy, they have the memory of a goldfish. I'm not even joking. That's what the setting is. Shoot my car a little bit. I mean, we are in the south. If you're not shooting your car, then why are you even in the south? Reload. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it on one. Everyone gather up. Everyone gather up. Come on. Come on, everyone. You gotta gather up better than that. Come on. Over here. Everyone. Yeah, it's like a never-ending swarm. Almost like a zombie apocalypse. Like, come on. What is this? Well, I'm gonna just walk over here, and maybe more of them will corral themselves. Ah, great. I missed that shot completely. Okay, it's melee time. I'm not gonna waste it on one. Okay, equip in both hands. I mean, even 2 is pushing it. I thought I reloaded. Hold on. Am I out of bullets? Am I out of bullets for this shotgun? No round in chamber. Oh, this is a different shotgun. This is trash. Huh. Well, it's going on the ground now. That's what I get for just grabbing a random shotgun. Oh well. I bet everyone was watching and being like, oh man, you grabbed the trash gun. You gonna reload too? No? Did I grab the wrong bullets for both of you? 9mm does not go in an M9, you idiot. Okay. Well, we're going melee, because I don't know the difference between gun stuff. Can you tell I don't actually own a gun in real life? Yeah. Hey, come on. One thing I'm looking out for to have fun is a pickaxe. I actually had one before, but I left it in the middle of the ground. I saw it at a construction site, and I was like, yeah, I don't need a pickaxe for any reason. And then I find out later that the pickaxe is apparently a really rare weapon, and it's good. It's not as good as the katana, but it's like the best axe in the game. So, there's that. Spiked baseball hits pretty good, though. Next, please. Hello. Oh, and I'm not going to edit this one down as much as possible. Just so that we can have the raw viscera of raspberry jam going everywhere. Come on, everyone. What you doing? Silly. Guess multi-hit's on. That's cool. I guess. I know some people say multi-hit's cheating. I see why. Kind of trivializes some of the combat. Alright, everyone. More? Yeah, So spiked baseball bats actually hit really, really hard. Found that out while watching some guide videos. They like hit insanely hard. They ruin clothing though, but they hit like 5 times as hard whenever they get a crit or something like that. I don't even know why there's this many zombies here. Like, as you see, I am clearing this place out left and right, but I think they're just constantly respawning. It'd be nice if that wasn't the case, but I think just what it is. Jeez. Tell me how you really feel. I think having the unemployed Chad build is also helping out a bit, considering how it essentially just lets me do whatever I want strength-wise, because I don't have to build that up. I'm still a little annoyed, though, that I didn't get my 1 fitness back whenever I lost the weight perk, the underweight. But it's whatever. Can't do anything about it. I'm not gonna subject you to watching me loot all these bodies. I'll be doing that off camera, because that will be a process and a half. Oh no, I missed. Good thing I can shove. No, the occasional one I will grab. Beta blockers, always need them. Not really, but whatever. Ah, great, come on. Let's smoke another one. How's the bat doing? It's, doing something. Hey, where you going? Sit down. Alright, were there any more? Oh wait, there's another one. And like I've been saying, like I've been doing, is I just, whenever I see them, I gotta take them out. I feel a compulsion. And that compulsion breaks my guns. I believe I brought the wrong gun with me. Not my guns, breaks my melee weapons. My guns actually haven't broken at all. Because I don't use them. I don't bring the right ones. Oh boy. Let's get a normal baseball bat. Build a spanked baseball bat. And equip that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Go ahead and equip in both hands. And throw this in there to repair later, I guess. Hey. Come on. Alright. Alright, let's keep going. We have to go to the automotive place in order to see if there's any good car parts for my vehicle. And while I'm... Hey, another one. Great. I hope I left the engine running, because that car is having some issues starting up sometimes. Perfume, oh, so I can smell great. I haven't, like, bathed in 11 days. Hey, where are you going? Do not go in that house. That is not your house. Get out here. That is trespassing. Only I can go in this house. I don't care about this house, though. Alright. We gotta dump the gun off. Can't believe I did that. Can't believe I accidentally brought the wrong ammo. Maybe we'll find the right ammo along the way, or the right gun. We need a Dubsy. I thought I had a Dubsy. I might have looked at a Dubsy and grabbed the other gun. I even knew that that was the right, or the wrong gun. It's like, yeah, that's the one I want. But not really. And we'll just throw the ammo in there as well. The magazine, throw that in there. All the shotgun shells, throw that in there. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a shotgun later. I think there was one back there, actually. Come to think of it, I think there was one in the middle of the road that I had left. From where I took down an officer, and they had a gun and I didn't want it, so I just tossed it on the ground. I think. Yeah, there's one right there, but it might be the same type. Let's see. Is this a dubsy? It is not a dubsy. It is trash to me. I could take the ammo from it. I don't care. I also need to, at some point, just saw off the front of the dubsy so I can get more spread. It lowers the range, as far as I know. Like, if it's in real life, it would lower the range. And it would, like, make the spread go crazy. And it would make it an illegal weapon. But, that's just games. Oh, man, so much raspberry jam everywhere. Hey, buddy. You need a ride? I don't know how that was a good, like, catchphrase. You need a ride as I get out of the car and bash someone in. That's not really a catchphrase. Not unless I say something like, here's a first-class ticket to hell or something. But even that's kind of iffy. Because I don't have a plane. Alright. So yeah, all the flowers that are in this area, I plan on collecting those for my location. Because West Point doesn't need it. What's West Point gonna do with it? Get in the car. This van is really hard to get into, too. I like it, but it's just so obnoxious to get into. Is that the gun I left, or is that another one? Hold on, did I leave another gun just lying here? Yeah, I left another gun lying here. So I think there was another one back there. Unless I'm, like, going in circles. It might be. The school's over here. I meant to go to the school, but whatever. I guess we'll go this route instead. We're taking the scenic route. We'll circle back to the school at the end to see if there's anything over there for me. Hold on. Pit stop. That is not your house. What are you doing here? Huh? What are you doing here? Is that a bunch of golf clubs on the ground? What the heck is this? What is this? Golf clubs? I'll take them. So random. Huh. Weird. What's in here? This isn't a looting episode, I just feel like looting. I will take the metal sheets because I need them. I will take the metal bar in case I need it to hit stuff. The hammer, I'm gonna leave all that stuff. Let's go. Anything good in here? A hand scythe. Only it was a real scythe. A battle one, though. Not one of those, like, fantasy ones that don't actually do anything. Okay, take these. Yeah, I'm in the market for all this metal stuff, because I need to get my metal working up. So, we will dump that in the back of the van. Like I said, I'm not really looting this episode, other than maybe car parts at the end. But the occasional metal product I will definitely take. Metal bars, go ahead and throw those in there. Those are a backup weapon in case I need something. In fact, all of this stuff that I just looted needs to go in there. And hope that I don't get grabbed from behind. Giggity. Alright. My trunk is a little worse for wear. So that's one reason I need to repair stuff. Those golf clubs might be pretty good, though. Like, damage-wise, they are kind of subpar. But, they can be useful. For leveling up long blunt, which is, I guess, the weapon class I'm going for now. I'm kind of, like, leveling everything up except for blade. Mostly because blade destroys clothing. And there's only, like, a few decent blades. I have a machete that I found just in a crate. And I have not found a katana yet. I don't think you can repair the katana. I'm pretty sure you can repair the machete, though. Alright. I think we're almost there. Maybe. Hopefully. Any stragglers? Did someone rip up a part of the land here? Is that a thing you can do? Can you rip up the concrete here? I'm gonna have to try that. If I can move roads, that might help out, because I am actually looking for a lot of gravel, and I don't know if that counts as gravel. I don't think it does, because it's asphalt, but maybe in this game, it counts as gravel. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up how to farm gravel. I know how to get dirt. If you have like a sack or whatever and a shovel, you can get dirt. But gravel is more useful to me because it prevents fire spread. So I can build a burn area on one of the islands. I did mention that I was going to have like multiple islands or whatever. And one of the islands that I'd like to have is a place that's just for burning. There's stuff that I need to get rid of. I can just throw it in there and have it be a controlled burn. Sit down. Because I always end up with like junk items and such that I don't want. So what I could do is just get a body, load it up, and then burn it. And that would get rid of all the items. Like broken stone pickaxes that take forever. Or, hold on, there's another one. Or broken car components like glass and all that stuff that you can't repair. I'll take the vitamins. Thank you. Another one? Okay. I mean, that's kind of the point of the episode. I'm trying to clear out West Point as much as possible. So why not take you out too? Thank you. We could refuel as well. Nah, we're not gonna. We'll refuel at the end. I have a marker here for a gas station that I left a generator at. So I can get gas if I need. Oh, this is another... Wait, this is the gas station I was literally talking about. Wow, pay attention to the map. I thought it was somewhere else on the map for some reason. Can I dismantle? I can, in fact, dismantle. Give me that. We're gonna take a pit stop. Thank you for sitting down. Oh, you had some decent stuff on you. Go ahead and dismantle. Cool. Just leveling electrical a little bit at a time. Yeah, so these guys are like respawning. Because I cleared this out. There was no one sleeping here before, and now there's someone sleeping here. Take the garbage bag. Not a looting episode. Why are you looting? Because I feel like it. Right. Tortilla chips. I'll take those because I'm hungry. Anything in the fridges? No, nothing. This stuff has not yet respawned. Alright. And I think the place I need to go is either up here or that blue marker. I have not been in here. Wholesale, the server host, has gone through here. But I personally have not been in here. I might want to take one of those clothing racks. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff in here that I could actually take if I wanted to. I'll probably come back through here later and loot all this stuff. I'm missing 2 books still. I am missing, I believe, fishing level 3 and tailoring level 3, or fishing level 4 and tailoring level 3 or something like that. I don't really remember. I wrote them down, but yeah, I'll come back through here, see if there's something worth taking. Wait, there's mannequins? Those mannequins? Oh boy, this is a horror game. Come on. Where do you get off trying to take a bite out of me? Seriously. Talk about pathetic. Anyway, I'm gonna take apart your expensive cameras. And I'm gonna take apart all these watches, because I feel like it. Did I do it? Did I take them all apart? No, I did not. I just picked it up. Cool, whatever. Hope we don't get grabbed. Okay, nothing back here. Yeah, I have not looted this section. It'd be nice to just section this off and take over this area as well. The spawn radius and spawn stuff, whatever, is a lot lower on this server, I believe, because it was meant to help newer people get accustomed to the game. So, that's one reason why... Hey, cool, electrical too. I need to stop salvaging stuff until I can read the book then. Yeah, that's one reason why the zombies in West Point seem kind of sparse. Like, this is kind of weak spawns. And obviously there's no sprinters. I mean, I don't really mind that. I also don't mind having them. Because then you just, like, do the fence cheese, where you basically jump over a fence and then force them to line up for you. Oh, and sorry if you can hear dogs barking. The neighbor's dog decides that it just wants to run around everywhere, and it makes my dogs go crazy. So it's just running around without a leash, just in everyone's yard, and going into the bathroom in everyone's yard. And the owners of the dogs, they're in their own yard. They just don't care. They let their dog just run free. Like, in the middle of the road and everything else. And several people have complained about it, but they're not gonna do anything. So, that's something. Everyone else in the area has a fence for their dogs. And the least they could do is, like, set up a zipline system for the dogs so that they can go in and out and run and have fun and all that stuff outside, but they... Oh well. I'm not gonna complain too much about it, it's just slightly annoying, and if you hear a dog barking, that's what it's about. Excuse me, I came here looking for pizza. You got any good pizza? Hey, what aisle's the pizza section? I found the raspberry jam. Alright, we're gonna take a few cans with us. Actually, we'll just take the soda pop. So that we have something to chew on. And I actually do need another watering can, come to think of it. Was it farming level 4 I needed? No, it was fishing level 4. Just want to make sure. Yep, I have it written down. Somebody's radio is going off. Mushroom soup. We're gonna open this and eat this, just so I have it. It should be good, right? Yeah, it doesn't have any negatives to my happiness. When I say good, I don't mean as far as, like, freshness. I mean happiness, because otherwise I have to, like, compensate with other stuff. A wall clock that might or might not work. I'm gonna take that wall clock, actually. No. Ah, boy, it's so tempting. I need to loot all this stuff off camera, though. Because whenever I start looting stuff, I will be umming and awing for, like, hours just looking at stuff. Most of my playtime is just doing that. Not knowing what to actually take and what not to take. So I just take everything. Thank you, I guess. Don't really need to keep on salvaging these, so I'm just gonna hold on to them. Anything over here? This mall is pretty barren, isn't it? Yeah, one thing I want to do, like, next season, because we're potentially going to be doing this, like, multiple seasons, where it's, like, the server is live for 2 months, IRL, and then it gets wiped. Next time, I'm thinking about setting up in one of these, like, mini-marts, or even in the mall itself. Just to have a little bit more of a challenge for myself. I'm sure that the difficulty will actually be increased as well. What the heck is that noise? I don't know, something's talking. Anyway, I'm sure the difficulty will be ramped up next time as well, because this was just these settings for newer people, and I am technically one of those people. I'm definitely new to this game. Did I leave my car way back here? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey. Open that door for me. Thank you. I'll be back later. Hey, how's it going? I gotta figure out where I left my car. Dude, where's my car? Okay, we're gonna run up this road and see if it's left here. Hey, you keep on working on that. Because, I need my car if I'm gonna be doing this. Because I want to work on my car slightly. I think I might have ran by my car. I might have parked it back there and didn't even pay attention. Yeah, because this is the mannequins. So yeah, I definitely drove my car past this. What are you doing in here? Huh? What are you doing in here? Why are you banging on stuff? Why are you banging on stuff? Just go to sleep. That's the bank. I think that's pretty much worthless. There might be a safe in there that I can just take with me. If I want, like, secure storage. I doubt that's an actual thing in this, but maybe. Thank you. Nothing of value. Well, you got a watch on you, but I'm not going to stop for every single watch that I see. Most of you have watches on you. And I know I can run faster if I hold Alt. There it is. Yeah, let's go ahead and get in the car. And wrong side. Hope that nothing's here. Yeah, this van, kind of hard to see where I'm going. So let's go in here. Ah, great. More of them. Come on. I don't want any, like, stragglers in the road. Thank you. I think it's this building here. Might be wrong. I'm often wrong about things like this. There's a baseball bat lying in the middle of the floor there. Middle of the road. No, this is the Mart. This is literally the place I just was. I'm bad at directions. This is the construction site where I think I want to make a pit stop to just see what's in there. The construction site is another really good place to base, because it's got super high walls and such, and you just have to secure this one part pretty much. You can do that, you can take over the whole thing. So yeah, they're definitely respawning, because I cleared this out not too long ago. Alright, so you have to clear this out as well, or secure this as well, which isn't that bad. Build 42 gets rid of the ability to use composters in order to prevent zombies from, like, being able to get through places, because in 41 and such, they actually don't recognize that as a viable structure to damage. But in 42 they do. So, right now, you could just secure this section off. We might be doing build 42 next time if they actually get the multiplayer online. I don't think there's anything in here of value. When I cleared it before, I think I was very thorough about destroying everything, because I was leveling up my other character with metalworking, and I'm pretty sure I just destroyed everything in there. Okay, go ahead. Come over. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Come get me. Thank you. Nothing of value, really. There's storage units here that I need to go through as well. I'll probably do that next episode. We're going on to be in winter pretty soon, too, so I don't know if that's too necessary, but it might be pretty fun to go through that next episode. Oh, cool. I'll give that to a friend. Yeah, a friend of mine might want that because they like raccoons. So, if I remember and I don't just destroy it. So let's just throw that in the back seat. I'm not gonna stop for you. I'm already going like over the time that I wanted, and I haven't even found the location I'm looking for. That's the church. I think I might have passed it. It could be this square over here, this black one. It's normally like for storage or utility things. It might be that. I'm not too, like, familiar with this map. It could also be this pink one. That's the pharmacy, so it's not the pink one. Yeah, here it is. The auto place. Well, this is just the small auto place. There's a larger one. And we'll go into it just to see what's going on. Park it like this so I can see the window. Leave the car running because the engine stalls sometimes. Hey, buddy. Sit down, please. Clear this out as much as possible before I go in. So I have a jack already, so I don't know what else I'll need. There might be some, like, welding equipment in there, though. Because, you know, that would make sense to be in an automotive place, right? Welding gear. I can speak sometimes. There's a much larger one, though. That's like a place you go into with the car, like you can drive into it. Sort of like this. Okay, so the opening is on this side. Alright, let's loot. So we have, oh, cool. Let's throw that in this. Performance heavy duty muffler. Yep, throw that in there. That's what I'm looking for. Scrap electronics, I guess I'll take. Ear protection, don't need. Welding mask, I'll take. Performance muffler, don't need. Take those. Heavy duty, I need performance heavy duty. Not sports or any of that stuff. Okay, regular, I don't need. I need performance heavy duty, if I can. If I can. Anyone around the back before I proceed? Nope. Just you, banging on that window. Now, there are better techniques for clearing, like whispering at the door, in order to get them to come to you. I don't care that much. We'll go ahead and eat this. Mostly because I don't want to spend all day doing this. That's a technique that I would use if I'm, like, doing this without recording. Oh, there's more stuff here. I don't need a charger. I already have a charger. So yeah, not much in this, but this is a little tiny one. Hey there. How's it going? I need to do a better job marking things on my map, but this character actually has not been to this location. My other character was. But I know it's here somewhere. Alright, let's keep going, and we might wrap up the episode there if we can't find it in a reasonable amount of time. It's gotta be here somewhere, though. Because I know it's not too far into town. Definitely not near the gas station. I don't think so, anyway. I feel like it was on this side. Let's circle around a little bit, see if we can't find it. Yeah, this is mostly me just getting caught up with what I've been doing off camera, because, like I said, it was raining non-stop for like several days, just storms constantly, and it's like almost impossible to record. But I mentioned that I needed a build, and I really did need a build, because winter's coming in pretty soon, and I needed to get the actual base set up. So that was kind of a must-have. Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's this way down here that I haven't been to on this character. I didn't even notice that was there until now. Let's come down this way, across the railroad. Is it over here? This is promising. This is, yep, American Tire. This is what I was looking for. Not even in the same location. Do that so I can see the driver's side. Rather do that than get caught off guard. And let's clear this place and call it. I haven't been here since it respawned, so hopefully it's not too bad. Come on. Wow, that was fast. Hold on. Let me get this. Excuse me while I take out my long spear. Thank you. Take out all the stragglers. This would be a lot faster with gun, you know? Of course, it'd also attract a lot of attention. I didn't know how that would go. If I get animation locked with the stab and the other one's coming up on me, there's a chance that they're just gonna get me. So I'm glad that they went for the swipe instead of the stab. We do not have a flashlight with us. What are we working with here? Mechanics. I don't need mechanics. I already have all the mechanics book. Lug wrench, don't need. All the good stuff's in the back. I should take that electrical wire. I don't know what it's for, but I should take it. Something's banging on something. Oh well. I'll deal with that later. They're probably banging on this back door. Giggity. Alright, see if there's anything else of value. Tire pump, I need. Don't really need these. Don't really need that. I'll take this. The electrical wire, like I said, I don't really need it. Sit down. Buddy. Now there's a way to like do an instant death with this thing. I think you have to be running like this for a second and then you see you drop it and as soon as you make contact with someone it like one-shots them. You don't actually have to swing with it, you just have to make contact with them. In fact, swinging can cause you to mess up the animation. I don't do that because I don't like full sprinting. Like what I'm doing, this is jogging. This is sprinting with the alt. I don't like doing that. Coveralls, I'll take those for repair's sake. I have some long johns that work pretty much the same way. Just a lot of mechanics books. I don't know if the loot here has respawned yet, because I'm pretty sure I took everything of value before on the shelves here, and it has not come back yet. So there's a very, very good chance that nothing's actually respawned. Yeah, nothing's respawned. There's some performance tires that I'll take. Well, I'll take one performance tire, I guess. Alright, we're just gonna run through here. I don't want to be slow going through buildings if I can. The longer I take, the more likely it is that I'm gonna get spotted and get ganged up on. But if I'm running past things, more often than not, you just brush them aside. So, you don't have to worry too much about being grabbed if you're actually, like, full sprinting. Well, I wasn't sprinting anyway, but you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. I assume you know what I mean. Regular brakes, don't need them. Performance heavy-duty tire, I'll take. Thank you very much. No, I don't need an average one. I need a good one. A performance one, anyway. Let's dump this other tire off. It's a decent haul. A decent one. Not the best, but it's decent. There's also like a water cooler in this area, but I think I already took it. Now we're gonna crouch down for a second. Alright. Just to clear this spot. I don't think there's anything of value up here. It doesn't look like loot has actually respawned in here, so there's that. Yeah, so the water cooler would normally be over here. I could take the coffee maker with me, but I don't really need it. Yeah, okay, let's go in here. Anything of value in here? Okay, nothing in the room. Wrench, performance brake, sports, don't need it. I haven't even found a sports car. Like, I've been looking like crazy. I haven't even found a single sports car. I should probably throw all this stuff on the ground, because that would enable, like, respawns better, I guess. I don't know. More performance tires. Can't take them right now. We have to unload what we have. Cool. Regular? I don't need regular ones. I need better ones than that. Whatever. I should probably get these lights as well. Take that. Old? No, why would I want an old brake? That's like ridiculous. Why would anyone want an old brake? Alright, let's leave. I should take the lights with me as well if I can. Hey, buddy. Hey. I'm gonna try that thing I was just describing. Stand up. Oh, there was one right behind the door there. So yeah. You just have to get close to them while doing that animation, and it, like, one-shots. I'm not gonna do it, though. It's too risky. But that's just the quality of the spears. You can, like, make drive-bys, essentially, with the spear. Let's dump this stuff off, and I think we need a couple more tires. Let's go ahead and throw this in here. Yeah, we won't have enough room for all that stuff. So let's go in the car, actually, and dump some stuff as well. And throw this in the back. Now, there's also a movie theater in Rosewood that I'm thinking about going down to, just to see how good the base potential is for that. Not for now, but like for next season, because I was thinking about maybe doing it in the mall or in the construction yard or something like that. But if I could do it in a different location, like possibly the movie theater, that might be fun. I think there's also like a castle in this game or something, like some weird like military castle-ish thing. That would be fun too, but I think that one is like really, really far away. Of course, we might also be doing mods next time, so I don't really know what's going on. I say next time. It's going to be a while before that happens, if it even happens, to be honest. So, just looking at future prospects, because, yeah, like I mentioned earlier, this one was mostly, this game we're playing right now, this server we're playing on right now, is mostly for us to learn how to play the game. And I feel like some of us are already to the point where we know what we're doing now, so, I don't know. Winter would be the big hurdle for us, so we learn how to deal with that. I think I have enough tires. I might be one tire short, but I don't really need that many tires. I can always come back. I have to get other stuff from there too, and honestly, I did most of what I wanted to do. I wanted to thin the herd some. That was the main reason I was coming through here. Like I said, my war on West Point, and it was just an excuse to go over there. Be like, yeah, I need tire stuff. Let's go to the tire place as I, like, mow down a horde of zombies. I love the garden fork. It is so good. Apparently, it's, like, the best spear in the game because it's got a lot of durability and it hits really hard. When it wants to. Yeah, when it wants to hit hard, it hits hard. But yeah, I'm gonna drive back and just talk about what we're gonna do next time. And we can figure stuff out next time as well, I guess. I'll probably be changing some plans in between. So, as far as, like, episodes go, probably should open up with this. I'm thinking about having maybe one episode a week. I just did a few earlier, just to have some stuff out. But in general, I have other things that I need to record and other things I need to do. Like, I'm working on making a video game. So I'm thinking about doing devlogs for that, for example. The process of, like, doing the art and the coding and all the other stuff for that. It's going to be like a, sort of like a town management, but not really a town management game. If you've ever played, like, well, here's an example, I guess, a weird example. If you've ever played, I think it's called Honeycam Studio, or, what is it, Max Gentleman Sexy Business or whatever. That's a game I have mentioned in other games. That it would be similar to that, but a lot more. Like, I'm thinking about having about 22 characters or so, and have it be like a roguelike game, but also have a story mode attached to it. Now, the initial game is just going to be the demo or whatever, and that's just going to be one of the characters with the roguelike elements, some of them, and it's going to be essentially easy mode. It will be a character that you would normally only get at the very, very, very end of the game after you beat everything, just so it can be as easy as possible for people to see what's going on. And that's mostly for myself too, so I can just experiment with all the different elements and see how that goes. Pricing-wise, I don't know what the price would be. Not that that matters, but just figured I'd point that out. Some game engines actually have it to where you can't charge too much. I'm trying to remember which game engine it was, but like the point-and-click adventure sorts of games, like Visualaria, something like that, I forget the actual name, you're only allowed to charge like 13 bucks or whatever for the game. So, obviously it wouldn't be too much. It's not going to be a point-and-click game, but I am also tempted to make a point-and-click game just to break the mold and learn how to make games. I used to make games all the time, but I never published any of them. Most of the games I made, though, were for, like, RPG Maker. So it is possible that I'll just go that route, because that's something I'm familiar with. And the actual game I'm working on, the one that I just mentioned before with the demo, that one is going to be made with RenPy. And I'll be pretty much abusing the RenPy button image elements in order to like navigate the cells and such. Sunrider Sunrider Academy, I believe, used RenPy, and Liberation Day used RenPy. There's a few other games that use RenPy, like a Doki Doki Literature Club, but that's really, really linear. That used RenPy. So there's a few really, really good games out there that have used RenPy. Unity is also a very strong contender, but I have issues with the pricing for Unity. Not that I'm going to hit the actual pricing margins for that with my project. It's mostly the idea that they can just randomly change stuff later on. I don't think that the changes were retroactive, but the point is that it's kind of a little bit scummy to change the EULA on people when it's been one way for so long and people have spent years learning how to code with it, with the C# and all that other stuff. And in general, C# is a much better language to learn than Python, I feel. Python is easy, as far as what I've seen. Python is super, super easy. But I grew up pretty much coding with Java. I've had several Java classes and such in high school and in college and such. And Java, for me, is just, you put something in, you get something out, and I feel like C# is like that, but a little bit better. And whenever I'm messing with, like, Python, it's just super, super easy. I don't know why I'm bringing this up when I said what we'd be doing next time. Next time, we're going to be taking over, probably the school. I hinted at that before. I wanted to go over there before. We're either going to be taking over the school, or we're going to be making our way down to Rosewood to check out the movie theater. It's going to be a toss-up between the two. I said I'm at an eternal war with West Point to try and thin the horde as much as possible, but at the same time, I want to see new things, and I've cleared the school several times in the past, so it's nothing new. I just have to go there every now and then to make sure there's nothing in there and just loot stuff. It would be nice to, like, find a place where I can break down a lot of metal. Oh, that was close. Place where I can break down a lot of metal, so that might also be an option if I can find like a scrapyard that has metal, so I can start working on my metalworking. But yeah, not much else to say about all that stuff. Oh, other games on the pipeline. Baldur's Gate 3 will be finished pretty soon. I don't really plan on doing another playthrough of Baldur's Gate anytime soon unless it's a multiplayer playthrough. And with that, I have no idea when that would be. Celeste 2 is coming out pretty soon. There's also the potential to go back and play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, finish that up, basically restart, and do the DLC and all the other stuff because my original save got corrupted. There's as well another game by Iron... Sorry, what am I saying? Iron. There's another game by the people that made Wrath of the Righteous, the Owlcat Gaming. They have some Warhammer 40k or whatever stuff, but I have some issues with that, mostly because of their streaming and content making agreements. You have to basically, well, to be okay with them, you have to like ask them for permission to do that, and I'm fine doing that because I am already considered a content maker on the official Discord with them. But it's still a process that I have to deal with, and I don't like the idea of having to go through that, especially since I'm not really a fan of the people that are currently running Warhammer. No reason, like, in particular, other than them shutting down small channels. Like, the Emperor uses text-to-speech. Like, that was such a funny channel, and they basically nuked it, and it's just annoying. Anyway, we're back. I want to show you my kills, because that's how we're going to wrap up the episode after all that. So, we got one electrical on the way. I think we also got a blunt, a short blunt. And as for kills, it looks like we got about 100 more kills. And unfortunately, we are lightweight again. Luckily, though, it didn't get rid of my fitness. So we're just lightweight. It's not the biggest deal in the world. We just get a penalty to melee. I'll work on that off camera. I'll get it way up higher. But yeah, this is Krim signing out. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to let me know. And also, feel free to leave suggestions for places to go and things to do. Like I said, we're essentially running this server right now as a learning experience for some of the people that are friends with the host. He's trying to get us up to speed with knowing what to do. So if you have any suggestions for what to do, I will gladly take them. And I'll probably be doing more building off camera because I found while doing that in the rain, it's pretty boring. Just saying, like, I didn't have much to say other than, yep, I'm placing this. And I also, as I mentioned previously, I have issues with, like, seizure stuff. So I could do a time-lapse video, but to edit the time-lapse video, I'd have problems. And if I have problems, I know people watching it would have problems because it'd be a lot of, like, changing images and all that. And that's one reason I don't like doing time-lapse things, just in general. But yeah, I'll see you next time.